Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update.
Life at a B school is a proper mix of academics, extracurricular activities, and the overall placement frenzy. But how does all this end up in learning for a student, and how can you make the best out of it? We have second year student Sanjana Satpathy with us today, who has spent the productive 2 years of her life at IMT Hyderabad and will tell us more about the same in this conversation. All right, Sanjana, very quickly, you started your journey with IMT Hyderabad in 2019. How was the IMT Hyderabad campus like when you first went in there?
Okay, so I think what I really like about this campus is that it's like a circle. So right in the center, we have our academic block, and everything else that a student would find a place, like find themselves at, is around it. So right in the center of the CAD block, then we have hostels on one end, faculty blocks on the other, and a major attraction on campus for us is our open amphitheater. So any time of the day, irrespective of what activity you set out to do that day, you'll find yourself at the amphitheater at some point. And right next to it, you have a canteen, and there's like always music playing. People are jamming, or someone's rehearsing skits for cultural events. Some people are getting together and discussing case studies. So if you just take a stroll from, say, our hostel to the main gate or a CAD block, it's like walking through a park because the campus is just that green.
Take me through to that experience of organizing TEDx event at your college, and what exactly went through in that particular time, and how does that experience help or add on to your B school degree?
So a big part of the TEDx events are obviously the main stakeholders of the event. That's the speakers that we get for the event. So last year, when I was junior working with the team, we had a set of speakers, and around 2 months before the event, we had to get all the logistics sorted out. So to talk to them about their field, to do the research on what they're good at, what would be a good topic for them to address in front of people, to understand the crowd sentiment, that in our college, what are the kind of students, what do they want to hear, what is beneficial to them. All of this, it's actually a very good way to learn how to do sales in future also, because you need to understand your client, you need to understand the person you're selling to, and to convince the speaker that this platform will add value to them as well as you. So it's like co-creating value for both brands, for them and us. So if I have to talk about the three big management events that we have, that's Impels, Peerdos, and Ace Connect. So Peerdos and Impels are strictly inter-college festivals, where so Impels is cultural plus management, and Peerdos is strictly a sports event. So in both of these events, we have students coming in from SIBM, NMIMS, IITs. So students from various curriculums come together. So ACE Connect is for the corporates to come and participate in sports events with each other. So we have corporate teams coming in from TCS, Microsoft, DE Shaw, and so many more big names. So they come and they participate in various sports events and compete against each other. And it creates an environment where students are able to connect with their super seniors as well, who have been placed in these companies in the past. So it allows them to express and form a network, get to know what are the opportunities outside. So these three main events are when the college is at its most lively possible, IMT Hyderabad is also very encouraging of students participating in fests that are organized by other B schools, and they do it at a national level. For example, all these D2C case studies. So SBI Youth for India was organized by, if I'm not mistaken, IIT Kharagpur, and our students participated and they secured a very good position. Similarly, colleges like IIM Visakhapatnam, IIT Bombay, Great Lakes, they keep coming up with these events. And we see a set of students from IMT Hyderabad going and shining every time. So this way, a lot of students get inspired to even start their own businesses. And a couple of them actually started small entrepreneurial businesses on campus, like selling midnight snacks or getting an arrangement for, say, laundry or something. So we see these entrepreneurs budding on campus as well.
Right. Tell us a little bit about the clubs and committees that you have in the campus, and what is the kind of learning that a student takes back from these experiences?
So we have a club or a committee dedicated to every stream and everything that a student might want to do. So for example, we have a marketing club that does events events like Brandify and Bazaar. So Brandify relates to, your brand recognition or your brand recall skills. In Bazaar, you're supposed to come up with a sales pitch for a product that you just come up with. Then our finance club takes care of organizing these virtual trading nights where students learn about stocks. So they win virtual money, but at the same time, even a non-finance student can participate. Then my personal favorite is the communication club of our college. So they create a platform where students can come and perform anything. They can do poetry, they can do storytelling, they can play the guitar. So it helps students get over the stage fear. So even though the platform is really small, they start small, but then it prepares them for other public speaking opportunities in future.
Sanjana, from extracurriculars to coming to the academic rigor and the academic curricular that you guys follow, tell us a little bit about the kind of courses that IMT Hyderabad offers on campus.
So IMT Hyderabad essentially offers three main courses, that is PGDM Core, Marketing, and Financial Management. So in the first year, irrespective of what we pick, the subjects are the same for everyone. So everybody has a common base. And in the first year, they'll teach you subjects, even if they might not be a part of your specialization the next year, starting from general management, strategy, operations, finance, HR, marketing, everything. So irrespective of what you do, you should know parallelly in your streams what is being done. In second year, students are allowed to pick their own electives based on their interest in a particular subject. So even the case studies that we do, that's the pedagogy we follow here. We do all Harvard case studies in every subject. And we form groups of students who sit together and work on a case study. And given the different backgrounds people come from, I'm from BTech, my friends are from BCom, somebody is a CA Interpass. Everybody offers a fresh pair of eyes to that one case study. So there are various outcomes or recommendations you can come up with at the end of the day.
Right. Any global exposure or experiences that is associated with this program?
Yes. So we have a global immersion program, and we also have an exchange program in our college in place. So there is a particular committee which takes care of students who go out of India. We have a lot of colleges that we have tie-ups with. So last year, we had a couple of students who went to France to study, and we also had students who came from there to our campus. So they studied our curriculum, our students studied theirs. And at the end of it, there are some subjects which hold a lot of importance in the global market, may not be immediately in the Indian market. Students get to experience that course.
Let us know a little bit about what are the kind of companies that come in on IMT Hyderabad itself, and what are the kind of offers that you get. And from that, how did it feel when you actually got the news that you are going to intern with Tata Steel?
So what I've noticed, the regular procedure for most colleges is around 2 months of internship. But in our college, they specifically pushed us for 12 to 14 weeks. That's 3.5 months. Now, initially, it did sound like it's a bit of a stretch as an internship, but we actually understood why that's happening. So usually a month, it takes us just to understand the company that you're going to be working with. So by the end of 2 months, you've not done enough to contribute to the company, to, matter. And you don't learn enough, we feel. But here, what happened with me is in Tata Steel, because of 3.5 months, they put me they put me in projects where I could learn bits and pieces from everywhere. It's a great way to network also, because when you've worked with them for so long, they understand that in a way you were a part of the team for that long. Mostly companies, they offer a good stipend. Like we had Deloitte, we had Dell, we had Nephroplus, Novartis. They all offered around 20-25 per month. And that is a good 50 to 75,000 income for just internships. And we also have for final placements also, a lot of these companies, they offer PPOs to the students that are interning. So that is a great incentive for students to outperform and make a name for themselves while interning with the company.
Sanjana, take me through to the experience of final placements. How big is the frenzy at IMT Hyderabad when we talk about final placements?
So placements, of course, are a very stressful period for students. So what our faculties did to ease all of that pain and anxiety is that they made sure that we have a training program in place before the actual interviews start. So just like an actual interview, we were divided into groups, the entire batch, a senior batch, of course. And we had mock GDs, we had mock PIs. Even in those PIs, we had domain-specific PIs conducted by the faculties of that particular domain.
What are the kind of rankings to look at when we are talking about IMT Hyderabad?
There are currently more than 5,000 B schools in India. So if me as a candidate, I need to pick out where am I going, I think it's best to start at the base, and that is accreditations that a college holds. My reason for picking this college was that in a span of less than 10 years, they made it to a lot of good lists where they ranked between 25 to 30. We're ranked 17th among the top 10 private business schools by Education World and 25 among 165 private business schools by the Business World.
Sanjana, one more aspect which is very important and necessary in a B school life is the faculty members who are there,
Right.
and the kind of support that you get from them. Take us through to your experience of interacting with these faculty members.
So like I mentioned earlier, we have a faculty block on campus. So a lot of our faculties, they stay there on campus. So we like to call our program a 24-hour engagement program. So even if you're like taking a stroll in the evening, you'll bump into a faculty member and they'll talk to you about anything but academics. They'll want to know how you're doing and everything. So they're pretty approachable. And for example, like during my internship, I had a few queries about marketing. I was supposed to be working on a marketing strategy. So I called up a faculty who has expertise in that domain, and he or she would just guide me through it every time.
Sanjana, if I have to ask you, three things on campus that are absolute favorite of yours and you will definitely root for when you are talking to your juniors, talking to more MBA aspirants who are willing to join this institute.
So speaking from personal experience, one thing I root for is the location at which the campus is and the infrastructure inside it. The location is so beautiful that you catch the best sunsets here. Okay, that's one thing I love about the campus. The other thing would be the kind of networking that I've done here, and that comes from both our alumni and our faculty. Like I mentioned, that our faculty is at our constant beck and call. They just make time for us every time. And one last thing I'd root for here is the kind of, I feel the kind of moral support, the network that has been created here. So when you have submissions or no matter what, they make sure that no matter how academically pressured you are, because of course you're doing an MBA, you have to be to some extent, but your cultural activities or your extracurricular activities should never stop. Even during a pandemic, they did not let it stop.
All right. Thank you very much, Sanjana, for giving us this guided tour of the institute that you have been part of. I hope that the new batch that is coming in gets a little bit of a flavor of what you guys have already had in these 2 years, and they get to know your institute a bit better through this conversation. Thank you again.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.